if you don't know God and you're not following God, you really can't know who you are. Yo, this is Donovan Anderson. I'm the founder of 30 Mighty Men Ministries, also the founder of Clean, the tools to achieve sexual integrity for the Christian man. So one thing that I think about is this, like, I don't know, like there's all these things out here now about you gotta fill out these surveys and they tell you like what your personality is and who you are, and like you have a this gift and a that gift and a da-da-da. I'm like, yo, I don't know, man. I'm not with it. I think what it really is this. If you don't know God and you're not following God, you really can't know who you are. Point blank, period. You think about Moses. If Moses would have taken that survey before he went to the burning bush, he would have thought so many things about himself that God didn't even reveal to him yet. He didn't even have a conversation with God really yet. Like he would have been like, sure, in that case, he was a murderer, but he would have been someone that stuttered, that is not confident. It would have been a ton of things that he would have put, and they would have like boxed him. You really should fit into this box, and this is who you really are, and find a job that. Find God. That's where you start. Don't worry about what these surveys are saying about who they think you are. You're not who they don't know who you are. Only person that can know who you are, only being, is our God. God is the one that fashioned you before the whole world was created. He knew you, right? He knew you in your mother's womb. He knows who you are. So doesn't it make sense to spend time with the Creator to find out who you really are? Doesn't that make more sense than to look into these books and like, oh, my strengths are this or my gifts are that? That's cool. Like, maybe that's what your gifts are in this season, but don't let that box you in. Because what God may have for you, what you may think that you could never be, might be exactly who you are. But the only way to discover that is by following and submitting to our God, period. That's one lesson that I've learned in following God. There were things about myself like, oh man, like I'm not this, I'm not that, never be that. That were etched in my heart. I thought like they were like, this is literally, it's stone, it's in stone. And God's like, actually, you're this. You've been called to do this. This is your gift. Matter of fact, you didn't even know about this gift, but I'm gonna pull this one out too. You have to follow God to figure out and it to be revealed to you who you really are. You're not who these books say you are. Definitely not what astrology says, all this other foolishness out here. Like you're not what those things. They're candles in the sun. Like it's light. There's some truth in it, for sure. But are they the absolute truth? Absolutely not. Think about Simon and Andrew. Christ came and saw them. Simon and Andrew casting their net into the sea, for they were fishermen. Then he says, follow me and I will make you become fishers of men. So there was some truth in their occupation and who they are and who they thought they were. They were doing their gift, which was fishing, understanding how to fish, right? Some people get fish with pole. They're fishing with nets, drag. They're figuring out different ways to catch fish, different times of day. They understood all the things around catching fish. But Christ is like, look, I'm gonna now show you how to fish for men. Let's take your same gifts that I gave you, that you use. You didn't per se misuse them. You used them, but to get the fullest glory out of your gift, I now have to put you in this other situation. Now take your gifts and apply them in a different way. How can those books tell you that? Don't rely on them solely. Find God. Chase after him. After he called them, they left their nets and followed him. That's what it's about. As always, this is not for me to be seen, but for you to be encouraged. To God be the glory, our King, Jesus Christ. Peace.